Before you scroll, pause for one calm breath. This message isn't here to rush you, it's here to steady you. Sometimes the most meaningful moments arrive quietly, and this one found you for a reason, beloved soul. Take a gentle pause and allow your breath to soften, because this message is not here to startle you or pull you into urgency. Divine guidance does not rely on pressure to be meaningful. It arrives with patience, clarity, and respect for your peace. What you are hearing now is not a command to hurry. It is an invitation to notice calm awareness returning to your heart. When words about time appear, they are not meant to alarm you. In divine language, time often points to attention, not a countdown. Attention brings presence. Presence opens understanding. You are not being told that something bad will happen if you do not act. You are being reminded that listening calmly allows insight to surface naturally. God's voice does not rush the heart, it steadies it. The idea of a surprise here is not something dramatic or overwhelming. Surprises that last often come as relief, as clarity, as a simple shift that makes life feel lighter. They fit into your day without disruption. They do not need suspense to arrive. God's kindness does not require urgency to be real. It meets you where you are, respecting your pace. If you have ever felt tired of messages that demand immediate reaction, let that tension fall away now. This moment is different. You are not being tested or timed. You are being offered reassurance. Reassurance feels like ease returning to the body and quiet settling in the mind. That ease is not imagination. It is the heart recognizing safety. God does not ask you to take anything seriously through fear. God invites sincerity through peace. Sincerity grows when pressure leaves. When pressure leaves, understanding stays. This is why this message speaks softly now, so you can receive without bracing yourself. Allow your thoughts to slow. There is nothing you must predict or prepare for. Whatever unfolds next will align naturally with your life. Alignment does not force itself. It arrives gently and remains because it belongs. You will recognize it by the calm it brings, not by urgency. Let this first part rest with you. There is no action required. Simply notice how reassurance replaces tension when urgency fades. This is how heaven begins a conversation, quietly, kindly, and with respect for your peace. Remain gently present, beloved soul, because what continues now is meant to deepen calm rather than build excitement. God's guidance does not grow louder as it unfolds, it grows clearer. When clarity grows, the heart relaxes and the mind stops racing. This message is not preparing you for something dramatic. It is helping you notice how reassurance feels when it settles naturally, without needing urgency to hold your attention. When people speak of surprises in life, they often imagine sudden events or big announcements. But the surprises that last are usually simpler. They arrive as understanding, as relief, as a conversation that brings peace, as a moment where things finally make sense. God's kindness does not need suspense. It moves quietly, respecting your rhythm and fitting into your life rather than interrupting it. This part of the message invites you to release the habit of bracing yourself. You do not need to be alert or guarded to receive something good. Good things that align with peace do not require preparation through tension. They arrive gently and remain because they belong. Archangel Michael's presence here is steady, reminding you that alignment feels supportive, not urgent. If your thoughts drift toward timelines or expectations, let them soften. Divine timing is not a countdown. It is readiness. Readiness does not feel rushed. It feels open and grounded. You are not being asked to watch the clock. You are being invited to notice the calm that allows understanding to surface on its own. God does not use fear to create sincerity. Sincerity grows when the heart feels safe. Safety allows trust. Trust allows clarity. This is the order of calm guidance. If messages in the past made you feel pressured, let that pattern end here. This moment is different. You are not being evaluated. You are being accompanied. Notice how this message does not isolate you or ask you to keep anything hidden. Divine reassurance does not rely on secrecy. What strengthens the heart can be held quietly or shared gently, whichever feels natural. There is no instruction here, only permission to remain at ease. This part is also about confidence returning quietly. Confidence does not announce itself. It shows up as ease in your breathing, steadiness in your thoughts, and patience that no longer feels heavy. Archangel Michael says this quiet confidence is one of the clearest signs that alignment is already happening. If relief begins to replace tension as you listen, allow it. Relief often arrives before visible change. It signals that internal resistance has softened. When resistance softens, life flows more naturally. This flow does not need urgency to begin. It needs trust to continue. You are not being guided toward immediate action. You are being supported in awareness. Awareness keeps the heart open without pressure and the mind clear without strain. From this place, whatever unfolds next will meet you gently, without demanding you be someone else. Or move faster than feels right. Let this part rest within you. You do not need to remember every word. What matters has already begun to influence how you feel and think. This is how calm guidance works. It stays quietly and supports you as you move forward. Remain gently present, beloved soul, because this is where reassurance becomes steady confidence and understanding settles into something you can carry without effort. God's guidance does not build excitement by increasing intensity. It builds trust by increasing clarity. As clarity grows, the heart relaxes and the mind stops searching for signals. This message is not guiding you toward anticipation. It is guiding you toward alignment, the kind that feels natural and supportive. You have already learned, through your own life, that the best moments do not arrive with noise. They arrive with a quiet sense of rightness. They feel like relief after a long breath, like certainty that does not need explanation. God sees how you have learned to value this kind of steadiness, even when things were uncertain. That steadiness is why this message continues calmly, honoring your ability to listen without pressure. This part is about trust deepening naturally. Trust does not require you to know what will happen or when it will happen. It grows when you realize that you can meet whatever comes with composure and clarity. God does not ask you to prepare for something dramatic. God invites you to remain grounded, because grounded hearts recognize good things without panic and receive them without suspicion. If your thoughts drift toward imagining outcomes, gently let them rest. Imagination can be creative, but it can also create unnecessary strain. Presence brings ease. Ease brings awareness. Awareness allows life to unfold without resistance. You are not missing anything by staying present. You are allowing understanding to form in the right order. This message also speaks to your inner confidence. Confidence does not demand attention. It appears quietly, as patience that no longer feels heavy and as trust that no longer needs reassurance. Archangel Michael's steady presence here reminds you that alignment often feels simple. Simplicity is not emptiness. It is clarity without clutter. There is reassurance here about timing. Divine timing does not hurry you or hold things hostage. It respects readiness. Readiness looks like calm curiosity, not alertness or tension. You are ready because you are listening without fear and without expectation. That readiness allows surprises to fit into your life gently rather than disrupt it. Notice how this message does not ask you to change your routine, isolate yourself, or wait for a signal. Divine reassurance integrates into ordinary life. It strengthens how you think, how you respond, and how you rest. It does not interrupt your flow. It improves it quietly. If relief is replacing tension as you listen, allow that relief to stay. Relief is often the first sign that understanding has reached the heart. When understanding arrives, it does not create urgency. It creates steadiness. Steadiness allows you to move forward with confidence rather than anticipation. This part invites you to release comparison and self-measurement. You do not need to judge your progress or readiness against anyone else's. God meets each heart personally. What matters is sincerity, not speed. Your sincerity has been evident in your patience and openness. That sincerity is honored. As this understanding settles, it strengthens your inner footing. From that footing, choices feel lighter, responses calmer, and trust more natural. You are not being guided toward immediate action. You are being supported in awareness. Awareness keeps the heart open and the mind clear. Let this part rest gently within you. You do not need to remember every sentence for it to matter. What matters has already begun to influence how you feel and think. This is how calm guidance works. It stays quietly and supports you as you move forward. Stay with this final moment, beloved soul, because this is where everything gently comes into balance. This message was never meant to pull you into anticipation or make you wait with tension. It was meant to remind you how peace feels when it settles naturally inside you. Divine guidance does not end with urgency or instruction. It ends with reassurance that stays, even when the message itself becomes quiet. You are not required to expect anything specific now. Life does not need your anticipation to deliver what aligns with you. What belongs in your life finds its way without being forced. God does not need you to watch the clock or prepare your emotions. God wants your heart to remain light, because lightness is where good things are received most easily. A surprise in life does not always announce itself loudly. Often, it arrives as a moment of relief, as clarity in a conversation, as an unexpected kindness, or as a simple shift that makes something feel easier than before. These are the surprises that last. They do not disrupt your life. They support it. And they arrive when the heart is calm enough to notice them without fear. This final part is about release. Release the habit of waiting tensely. Release the belief that something meaningful must arrive dramatically. Release the idea that sincerity requires pressure. God's care is steady. It does not test your attention or punish your calm. It meets you where you are and walks with you quietly. Notice how this message leaves you steadier rather than restless. That steadiness is intentional. When understanding reaches the heart, it does not create excitement that fades. It creates confidence that remains. Confidence that you are supported. Confidence that you are not missing anything meant for you. Confidence that what fits your life will arrive in a way that respects your peace. You do not need to replay these words or hold on to them tightly. What is real does not disappear when attention moves elsewhere. This reassurance will continue quietly, shaping how you respond, how you trust, and how you rest. Divine guidance works this way. It integrates. It does not interrupt. As you move forward into the rest of your day, do so without expectation pressing on you. Do not wait for signs. Do not measure time. Simply live. Live with the calm awareness that something supportive is always possible when the heart remains open and grounded. That openness is already present within you. This is the completion of the message. Not with instruction. Not with urgency. But with peace that stays after the words end. Let that peace remain with you. Let it guide you gently. Let it remind you that you are not rushed, not behind, and not forgotten. What is meant for you will come in a way that feels right, not forced. And when it does, you will recognize it by the calm it brings, not by the urgency it demands. That if this message brought calm to your heart, gently like and share it so this peace can reach someone who needs it today. Subscribe for quiet spiritual reflections, and comment, "I receive with gratitude," to affirm this moment of clarity. If this divine message touched your heart, please like and share it so God's light can reach more souls. For daily powerful divine messages, subscribe now and comment, "Amen," to receive blessings.